You've been hitting the gym religiously for over a year, following every workout program you can find, yet your muscles refuse to grow. Meanwhile, you watch others transform their physiques in just a few months. This isn't about genetics or talent. There are specific, deadly mistakes that sabotage muscle growth, and most people make them without even knowing it. Today I'm revealing the 5 most common failure patterns that keep people stuck in a frustrating cycle of wasted effort. If you're making even one of these mistakes, you're leaving massive gains on the table. Mistake number 1: the more is better delusion. The biggest myth in fitness is that more training equals more muscle. You see these people at the gym every single day, spending 2 to 3 hours doing countless exercises, believing that volume is the secret to growth. They couldn't be more wrong. Muscle growth happens during recovery, not during training. When you exercise, you're creating microscopic damage to muscle fibers. The actual growth occurs when these fibers repair themselves, stronger and larger than before. This process requires adequate rest between sessions. A groundbreaking Swedish study compared 2 groups with identical total training volume. One group trained 3 times per week, the other 6 times per week. After 12 weeks, the results were shocking. The 3-day group gained 8.2% more muscle mass, while the 6-day group only gained 5.1%. Why did training more frequently produce worse results? The answer lies in recovery. Excessive training elevates cortisol, a hormone that breaks down muscle tissue. When cortisol levels stay chronically high, your body literally eats away at the muscle you're trying to build. The optimal training frequency for muscle growth is 3 to 4 sessions per week, lasting 60 to 90 minutes each. This provides enough stimulus for growth while allowing adequate recovery time. Mistake number 2: the protein-only obsession. Everyone knows protein is important for muscle building, but focusing solely on protein, while ignoring other nutrients, is like trying to build a house with only bricks and no cement. Muscle synthesis requires a complex orchestra of nutrients working together. Carbohydrates are just as crucial as protein for muscle growth. When carbohydrate intake is too low, your body enters a state called gluconeogenesis, where it breaks down muscle tissue to create glucose for energy. You can consume all the protein in the world, but without adequate carbohydrates, you'll be fighting a losing battle. Insulin, triggered primarily by carbohydrate consumption, is one of the most powerful anabolic hormones in your body. It not only promotes muscle protein synthesis, but also prevents muscle breakdown. Low-carb diets can severely impair this muscle-building machinery. Dietary fats are equally important. Testosterone, growth hormone, and other muscle-building hormones are synthesized from cholesterol. Studies show that men following very low-fat diets experience significant drops in testosterone production, directly impacting their ability to build muscle. Essential vitamins and minerals act as cofactors in hundreds of enzymatic reactions involved in muscle growth. Vitamin D directly influences muscle protein synthesis. Zinc is critical for testosterone production, and magnesium participates in over 300 enzymatic processes. The optimal macronutrient ratio for muscle building is approximately 40 to 50%. Carbohydrates, 25 to 30% protein, and 20 to 25% fats. Balance, not extremes, is the key to sustained muscle growth. Mistake number 3: ego lifting and weight obsession. Walk into any gym and you'll see it everywhere. People loading up barbells with weights they can barely handle, using terrible form, all in the name of lifting heavy. This ego-driven approach is one of the fastest ways to kill your gains. Muscle growth is driven by mechanical tension, not the number on the weight plates. Research by Dr. Brad Schoenfeld demonstrated that training with 60% of your 1 rep max produced similar muscle growth to training with 80%, provided both groups trained to muscular failure. The key is reaching muscular fatigue, regardless of the weight used. Whether you achieve this with heavy weight for 6 reps or lighter weight for 20 reps, the muscle building stimulus is remarkably similar. The difference is that lighter weights allow for better form and reduced injury risk. Poor form not only increases injury risk, but also reduces the effectiveness of the exercise. When you use weight that's too heavy, other muscles compensate for the target muscle, reducing the training stimulus where you actually want it. For example, using excessive weight on bench press often shifts the load from the chest muscles to the shoulders and triceps. The result is overworked secondary muscles and an understimulated chest. The most effective approach is choosing a weight that allows perfect form for 8 to 12 repetitions. Focus on feeling the target muscle, working throughout the entire range of motion. Progressive overload should come gradually, adding small amounts of weight or additional repetitions each week. Mistake number 4: program hopping and lack of consistency. Constantly switching between different workout programs is another common mistake that kills muscle growth. While variety can be beneficial, excessive program hopping prevents you from applying the most important principle of muscle building: progressive overload. Progressive overload means gradually increasing the demands placed on your muscles over time. This can be achieved by adding weight, increasing repetitions, or adding additional sets. However, if you're doing completely different exercises every week, tracking progress becomes impossible. Your nervous system adapts to specific movement patterns. When you consistently perform the same exercises, your brain learns to recruit muscle fibers more efficiently, leading to strength gains that contribute to muscle growth. This neural adaptation is crucial for long-term progress. Constantly changing exercises forces your nervous system to start from scratch, with each new movement wasting energy that could be directed toward muscle growth. It's like trying to learn a new language every week, instead of becoming fluent in one. The most effective approach is building your program around fundamental compound movements like squats, deadlifts, bench press, overhead press, and rows. Stick with these core exercises for at least 4 to 6 weeks, while progressively increasing the intensity before making any major changes. Mistake number 5: ignoring sleep and stress management. This might be the most overlooked aspect of muscle building. People obsess over their workouts and nutrition, while completely ignoring sleep quality and stress management. These factors are just as important as what you do in the gym. 80% of growth hormone is released during sleep. Growth hormone directly stimulates muscle protein synthesis and aids in recovery. When sleep is inadequate, growth hormone production plummets, severely limiting your muscle building potential. A study from the University of Chicago found that participants who slept only 5.5 hours per night had 18% lower muscle protein synthesis rates compared to those who slept 8.5 hours. Even more alarming, the sleep-deprived group showed a 21% increase in muscle breakdown. Chronic stress elevates cortisol levels, which directly opposes muscle growth. Cortisol breaks down muscle tissue to provide glucose for energy, essentially cannibalizing the muscle you're trying to build. Additionally, high stress levels suppress testosterone production, further hampering muscle growth. Quality sleep also improves insulin sensitivity, ensuring that nutrients are preferentially shuttled to muscle tissue rather than stored as fat. Poor sleep disrupts this process, leading to increased fat storage and reduced muscle building. The solution is prioritizing 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night and implementing stress management techniques like meditation, deep breathing, or regular walks in nature. The success blueprint. Avoiding these 5 mistakes creates a powerful foundation for muscle growth. Train smart with adequate recovery. Eat a balanced diet with sufficient calories and all macronutrients. Focus on progressive overload with proper form. Maintain consistency with proven exercises, and prioritize sleep and stress management. Remember, muscle building is a marathon, not a sprint. The people who see the most dramatic transformations aren't those who do the most extreme things, but those who consistently apply proven principles over time. Start implementing these changes today. Choose quality over quantity in your training. Balance your nutrition. Check your ego at the gym door. Stick with effective exercises long enough to see progress, and treat sleep Like the powerful muscle building tool it is, your physique transformation starts with eliminating what's holding you back. Stop making these mistakes, and watch your muscle growth accelerate beyond what you thought possible. If this video helped you identify the mistakes sabotaging your progress, hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and turn on notifications for more evidence-based muscle building content. Your gains are waiting.